Hello, I'm going to be doing a reading on the Capricorn Solstice, which is on the 21st of December, which means that's when the sun enters Capricorn. And that will be, as I look at here, it will be 4:20 a.m. Eastern Time. So you can adjust to find out where that is for you. But I wanted to get a really quick reading for all the signs. So, what this means for the solstice for you. So, I'm going to cut the deck here. This is a Cosmic Journey Oracle. I will be cutting the deck here, and the underall side of the deck is the universe wants to co-conspire with you. Oh my goodness. Nice start. And that would be the general energy of everything. And let me do a shuffle here. The light series tarot. Oh, wait a second. This is so funny. So these are the two things that I saw on the bottom. Aquarius energy, the star, wish granted, and Queen of Wands, her focus. This Capricorn solstice is a great time to start something new. Capricorn is about getting things done. And when you have the sun entering Capricorn, to me, anything entering Capricorn, any planet, any moving, any celestial moving thing, it's about getting things done. That particular planet is there to work. So let's take a look at the energy we have here. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more, and then I'll be ready to do each sign. But the general energy of all of this is that we have the sun is going to be squaring the north and south node. The north and south node are both going to be at 2 degrees. Aries is the north node, and Libra is the south node. So if you have any things in those early degrees, so it's a T-square with the sun caught in between the two nodes. That's very significant. Why? Because those are cardinal signs. So that, especially Aries, that indicates the world axis. This is going to be something that's going to be very much out there for the general population. And I wanted to show you how it could be reactive for you in your sign and what's going on with you and things that you can start, because this is a perfect time to get things started. So let's take a look for Aries. Enter one step forward, one step onward. What do we have going for you? One step forward, one step onward. Oh, you two want to come out. Okay, got it. The world axis. That's what's happening, because you have the north node. Yeah, there's nothing you can't get done. Don't listen to what other people have to say. Do you. You do you. You pay attention to you. And just the underside of the deck, for you, the Chariot. Time to get moving. Time to get moving. And truly, what are you really waiting for, Aries? What are you waiting for? Okay, now we have... Oh, in case you didn't see it, I just want to make sure Aries sees this. Enter one step forward, one step onward. Now, we're going to go to Taurus. You will only see the way by making the way. Taurus is a much harder energy for you in that particular case, because you are a fixed energy sign. And with fixed energy, it's much harder to get things initiated. But I don't think you're going to have much choice, just because we have all of this energy in the cardinal signs. You do have Uranus still in your particular sign. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here energy-wise. For Taurus, you will only see the way by making the way. I mean, you can do it, because once you do set your mind to doing something, you're going to accomplish it, because you have that stubborn streak. Let's see what we have here. Knight of Swords, time to get moving. Time to get moving. And go with that good energy of, what is this great idea that you've had, that you've been sitting on, that you haven't been doing anything about? King of Wands energy. This is very entrepreneurial energy. This is like, okay, now's the time for you to start your own business, for you to be in charge. What are you waiting on? This is the perfect time. Because right now we have this time in between people actually utilizing AI, and people's jobs are going to be changing because of AI. And you need to have, like, I think, a side hustle of things going on for you. So I would say do that. Find something that's a side hustle for you to do that you've always wanted to do and you've been holding yourself back. So let's take a look at Gemini. Gemini energy is the activated ally. And I can tell you probably for Gemini, that activated ally is Jupiter. Jupiter is currently about 15 degrees, I would say, between 15 and 16 degrees. It is going still retrograde. It will go direct in February. But this is the opportunity for you to start working on things that Jupiter is a very beneficial energy. And now we're kind of reworking some things that we had thought about when it first entered in June. June 5th, I believe, was the date that it entered. And now you have that energy of going forward and what you can have happen for you. So let's see. Okay, ready. So Gemini, you're going to, oops, we had a bunch of cards fall out. But the ones that fell on the floor are the ones that I'm going to take. I can't take all of them, but I will take some of them. Knight of Wands. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy what you're doing. I think that's really important. Activated ally. Things will be happening quickly. When things start to go, when Jupiter goes direct, it'll be go time for you. So you should be getting ready. I think you've had issues in the past with people arguing, not working on the same page with each other. That does not look like teamwork to me. I don't think the rest are for you. So what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I just feel like you've got someone that's going to help you out. So in February, when Jupiter turns direct, you're going to be getting out of that energy. But in the meantime, it's like, okay, try as best you can to work with other people. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, you too. Yeah. Then make that decision. Make the decision as to what you want to do. This is weighing your options. This is the Two of Pentacles. You're weighing your options. And to me, it's like, oh, the Sun. And then I always look at it as one of them as being the Sun, or actually even Saturn, because it looks like Saturn there. And then you have, this other energy. What are your choices? I really feel, moving out of troubled waters. I really do feel like be prepared to move quickly. Fortunately for you, you are a mutable sign. And that means you can adjust quickly to change. And I think you're going to need to. There's so much air energy out there that I think it's going to be very important for you to be able to switch. Usually Geminis are a jack of all trades. They can do a lot of different things. The only thing I see with that being an issue with Gemini is sticking to something. You have all kinds of ideas. You can do all kinds of research. But you need to go somewhere where you can work well with other people. I think the environment that you are in, if you are in a toxic work environment, is not for you. And I think that's what you're going to need to get away from with this solstice energy. It's right before Christmas. It's like, do I want to work? Then you have the New Year's coming. Do I want to work with these people for a whole nother year? Ask yourself that question. I think that's what came through to me. It was just like, do you want to work with these people for another year? Time to set some different goals and get moving. Okay, so now we have Cancer energy. Out of the mess comes elegant order. Okay, so for Cancer, what's going to be happening during the solstice is that all of the other cardinal signs are involved in a T-square, and you are the answer. because I think you have the sun at 0 degrees, which would be 0 degrees of Cancer as an opposition. And then you have the North and the South Node. You have anything in the early degrees of Cancer, you are definitely feeling this, especially around that 2 degree mark. And I would go, 3 degrees for sure in either direction. And what flipped for you? Knight of Wands, enjoying the moment. Right now, you're kind of in that midst of that family energy. And family energy for you is just, I mean, I think for Cancer, Christmas is like the best holiday ever. It's all about family. But I think for you, you can make elegant order out of any any Christmas mess. You're like, we can decorate cookies. Um, don't worry, the kids can make a mess. I'll just clean it up. Everything's washable, right? And you have strength involved in this. I like this energy. I do like this energy. Um, but because of everything, especially being at this time, it's not just that the sun opposes Cancer in Capricorn. It's that the nodes are squaring both Cancer and Capricorn. So that has been difficult energy as it's been moving, as the nodes have been moving, because all the time since July 17th of 2023, you've been getting hit with this energy. And now you have Mars in your sign. Well, no, I take that back. You will not have Mars in your sign until just after January. So right now we have all this time in Leo. The hard work for you is going to come, like I think the third or fourth is when Mars moves back into Cancer, and then you're going to have a lot of work, a lot of family issues. You setting good boundaries, please set good boundaries. Libra and Virgo and Cancer, they all need to take a master class in setting good boundaries, because you never run out of love, but you can run out of energy and resources. And you do need to take care of yourself, because I'm a Cancer sign. There isn't any, big line of people um, waiting to take care of us, for the little things. We're kind of the energy that's out there. So let's take a look now at Leo energy. Leo right now has Mars retrograde in it. Um, I think that energy is going to be, um, still, it's not as bad as when it's going to be in Cancer, because Mars likes to be in Leo. Leo is a fire sign. Mars likes that fiery energy. So with Leo, I really get the sense that creativity has been really great for you. You've had this great energy of creativity. Soul draft, looking at things from a higher perspective. That creativity issue of that. So let's take a look. Oh yeah. This is really cool. This is Aquarius. This is the opposite sign from Leo. This is healing. This is wish granted. This is all these things. So you as a Leo, this retrograde that's happening for you, with Mars there, you've probably already had some great ideas. Now you're kind of reworking them in your mind. And then there's going to be this nice long journey of Mars and Cancer that's going to last forever. And then it's going to come back into Leo. And then it'll be go time for you. So pay attention to when that's happening. It will be in April. And it will take until June for Mars to get completely out of Leo. So that is go time. Really work on what you want to bring forward, your creativity. And it can start with this energy of the sun in Capricorn, because it's a good place to start. You still have the energy. We're probably only at about 4 degrees of Leo. It's still going to be going back. It's going to remain. Mars is going to remain in Leo until January. So all of this energy is something for you to work with, and making plans. And making plans about doing something, because Mars likes to do things. In the meantime, I would say exercise, do things that you enjoy to move some of the energy out of your body, and also aggravation. Move aggravation out of your body. And then also grounding. grounding for the fire signs. So another card coming out for you, Knight of Pentacles. This is so true because the slow and steady wins the race adage. I know you're not like, but I want it now. No, you will be so glad that you've had this time to work on things. And you will have you will have months to get ready. But when it's time, when it's that go time, when Mars goes, and it'll be direct when it enters back into Leo, that's a great opportunity for you. Super great opportunity for you. Okay, so now we take a look at Virgo energy. Let me go ahead and pull Virgo. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Why is that important? Well, because Virgos and Libras and Cancers get worked to death, especially at this time of the year. And you like every little detail to be just so. No one ever has a perfect Christmas where everything goes 100% right. So get that out of your brain right now. You don't need to add that to your angst and anger. You need to actually really enjoy what you're doing. And it's going to be like, oh, we were going to do this. We were going to decorate cookies at this time. But this got running late and this got running late. And it's like, okay, change plans. Change of plans. Fortunately for you, Virgo is a mutable sign. So you can change plans. But don't, because there's a change of plans, don't get all wound up in your head about it. Let it go. Let it go. It's great. So let's take a look. You cannot pour from an empty cup. I just had a card take a dive. You have been working and working and working and working and working. You're overworking yourself. Look at. This has been a long journey. I'm surprised you're not completely exhausted. I will say that the Capricorn, the solstice, the winter solstice is going to be so anything early degrees of Virgo, it will be a trine to Capricorn. Okay, so that's really nice energy for you. It might be a good time to get something started for yourself. So let's take a look what other energy we have on top. 5 of Cups. It's all about perception, your point of view. This is somebody that's very disappointed in stuck energy. She's got 3 cups that have spilled. She's got another one that she's tipping over, but she doesn't realize it's creating this magic vortex. She's got one just to the side of her that's full, that's even bigger than the 3 bowls that have spilled. She's got a beautiful sky above her. She's got a path to follow behind her. And she's not paying attention. She's not noticing. This is about perspective. Oh my gosh. So between these 2 cards that came out, it must just be very intense. You need to give yourself grace, give yourself space, and don't let someone else pull your strings, right? This is generally the devil card energy is basically you've handed over your power to someone else. And especially around the holidays, it's always like, well, there's a lot to be done. And then everybody just dumps the problems and like, oh, they're so well organized that I'll just give this to them and they'll take care of it and it'll get done. Well, yeah, it'll get done, but you won't sleep for 24 hours. So let me take a look at the underside of the deck. Justice, equality, equal exchange of energy. And this is a major arcana. Stop. Wearing yourself out. Libra, Virgo, Cancer. They all have tons of love, but they're going to run out of energy. You will run out of energy. And then you're not going to be good for anybody or anything that is going on. So that's what I would say. Yeah, take care of yourself, Virgo. I think that's the energy here. Is that you cannot pour from an empty cup. And this is what all of this is saying. You've been doing way too much already. already. So I'm going to have to get this out relatively soon because I think you are exhausted. And no is a complete sentence. The word no is a complete sentence. Don't offer for an excuse if you can't handle something. Just say no. And if they say why, it's like, oh, I've got other plans. Something else came up. Or just no. Too much on my plate already. It's fine. It's fine. Or something better. So now we are into the energy of Libra. Libra energy. Close your eyes to open your heart. Close your eyes to open your hearts. Okay, what is this? What is this energy? Take a look. Oh, you do not want to be shuffled. Okay. Sometimes the cards do that. They're like, I don't want to be shuffled. Or at least not that way. They don't mind this. Again, this came out. It wants to come out for you. 10 of Wands. What this reminds me of, number one, the sun will be at 0 degrees for Capricorn, and it will be squaring the nodes. So the south node is 2 degrees of Libra. This has been a really, really long, difficult learning thing for you. Long and difficult, no kidding. And what does that mean? You've had to learn how to stand up for yourself. So let's see. You need to go inside and you need to rest. You need to take care of yourself. You need to decompress. I like this energy. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge. Again, Libra, Virgo, Cancer. You take on too much responsibility. You take on too many things for other people, and you really need to reserve some of your energy to enjoy yourself this holiday season. Otherwise, it's like everybody has a great time because you've done all the work. Toxic people pleaser. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Just one more card. I'm not kidding. Oh, you got two. This is about receiving. This is about allowing other people to do things for you. People want to give you things, I think, sometimes. People want to provide for you. Let them. Sit your butt down and let them. Because that's going to re-energize you. The idea of somebody taking that step and doing something for you is perfect. Perfect. I like that. So now we're going to go to Scorpio. Energy of Scorpio. What do we got? Your greatest joy pollinates the world. This is a very nice thing to happen at the solstice because it really is saying you can have the best time and nothing or nobody feels anything deeper than a Scorpio does. Oh, you want to come out? Embracing that new energy. Page of Pentacles, right? 7 of Swords. I would normally say this is someone else that is maybe not being completely truthful, but for a Scorpio, you can sense those things. You know, if someone's not being honest with you, Scorpio is highly intuitive. And you're like, number one, you're also a great investigator. I literally know people that have, that they're Scorpio, and they were private investigators. Loved their job. So what advice? For Scorpio, I think this is a great opportunity for you to start something new. Scorpio would be, consider that it's in Capricorn. And yeah, Scorpio, I think this is a very intuitive time for you. That's what it feels like. What is... Nope. That wasn't meant for you. That one was. Equal exchange of energy. Something new is going to be starting for you, and you're going to be aware whether someone is BSing you or not, right? It should be an equal exchange of energy in order for you to be before you want to get involved in anything. So realize that's the equal exchange of energy for you. So let's take a look at Sagittarius energy. Your effortless effort is fully required. Why do I like this? Because it reminds me of traveling. Visa, MasterCard, traveling around the world, all that kind of stuff. Sagittarius is very travel energy, very travel oriented. And so, what does this mean for you, for Sagittarius? You currently have your ruler in Gemini, so a lot of um, energy of headspace, but it's currently in retrograde, so that's a little bit more difficult for you. But Sagittarius is just like, they're so lucky. They have things happen in a fashion you want to come out. Um, in such a fashion, these two want to come out. Let's see what they are. So enjoy the moment. Your effortless effort is required. For you, it's about now enjoying the moment, because earlier in the month, when Mercury was retrograde, yeah, really tough for you. And now I think you can actually enjoy your time a little bit more. Jupiter will be direct in February, but right now just enjoy things. Jupiter is in retrograde and it's slowed down a bit. You will have things that pop up, I think, that'll cause you some issues, but I think just take that positive attitude with you wherever you go. And you're usually like the most happiest go lucky person. That's one more card for Sag. I want one more card for Sag because I don't feel like we've got everything. I don't think oh, there we are. This is a nice card to get. Queen of Cups. Very spiritual, very highly motivated. And Sagittarius is also about the higher perspective, right? Queen of Cups. So I think that is the solution for you with this new start of things that are going to be going on in this Capricorn, this winter solstice. Enjoy the moment, and don't sweat the small stuff for you, Sagittarius. I don't think that you normally do, but I feel like there's just a little bit of awkward vibration, it feels like to me. It's not horrible, but it's just like somebody hits the wrong note on a key during a Christmas carol. Because you know the song really well, right? So let's take a look at energy for Capricorn. Capricorn energy. Capricorn energy. Okay. So, Capricorn, your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. So, yeah, 0 degrees. And again, for you, the big deal here is that it's squaring the nodes. Fated energy, especially if you have anything in the early degrees. It's pretty, or yeah, anything in any of those signs as well, right? Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. Very interesting. And there's 2 cards that flipped while I was getting ready to read this. There's that energy. To me, it feels like it's the moon and strategizing, because Capricorn, to think it is to do it. And I think it's like making a plan, being aware that others may not also be as forthright, but have a good strategy behind you, because then you're going to go on this journey. You're going to be moving on this journey, and this is fated energy. The nodes are fated, and they're squaring this Capricorn solstice, this winter solstice. So it's very much the energy. I mean, this happens only like every 19 years, right? So this is a new time for you, especially if you have anything in early degrees. Especially if you have anything in early degrees. Okay, so let's take a look on the bottom of the deck. Judgment. Hecate energy. The crossword energy. What are you going to choose to do? And I think you're going to be successful at it. This is fated energy. Pay attention. Pay attention to this. Um, I think this is awesome energy for you. Um, and it and if you pay attention, you'll be guided into what you are meant to do. Um, so the little universal guides and signposts, definitely there for you. Definitely there for you. Okay, so now we're going to Aquarius. Aquarius energy. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Why is that really nice for you? Because Pluto's entered your sign. And so, with this particular winter solstice, 0 degrees Capricorn, squaring the nodes, ouch. You do have anything that is in the early degrees of Aquarius, including Pluto, that's in a sextile to Capricorn because it goes Capricorn. No, wait. It's Capricorn Aquarius. Okay, so it's right next door. It's right next door. If you're a Capricorn, that would make Aquarius your second house. Okay, so this is for Aquarius. All right. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Well, that's good because then the nodes aren't squaring you, but Pluto's there. Yep. That's good. So I wasn't crazy. So it's the north node of Aries is then in a sextile. So this is going to be helpful energy for you, Aquarius, with Pluto there. Okay, now I've got it in my head straight. Sorry there for a second. I was like, this doesn't make sense. You've got a long road ahead, but I don't think it has to be hard. Transformation ahead. This is Pluto. This is Pluto in your sign. But look at what can happen. I just want a little bit more energy. I want volunteers for Aquarius. A little bit more energy. Yeah, I think it's just like, set your plans, but your Aquarius is such the leading edge of things. Okay, you want to come out. You are going to be so far ahead of the game. You understand what's going on. You'll know what's going on with everything that's going to be happening very quickly. You'll be one of the few people in the whole zodiac that's going to be able to keep up with this. And what else kind of flipped over at the same time? Enjoy the journey. This is the Page of Cups, right? This is loving something. This is having fun, enjoying. And you need to keep out of this Nine of Swords energy, the bad dreams, right? You don't need that. You need to dispel that energy. Just because Pluto's going to be there for 20 years, I don't think it's a bad thing for Aquarius. I think it's a great thing for Aquarius. And I have an Aquarius moon at 6 degrees. So if it goes badly for me, you'll see. I'll let you know. But look at this. The Two of Cups comes in. Partnership with someone. Or love. Or even being a business partnership, working with other people. And fair point that I'm going to make right here, all Aquarius are secretly hermits. They believe in the collective. They believe in doing things for the collective. They believe in giving everybody a fair shot. They believe in equality. And they will work towards that goal. But at the end of the day, they want to go back home and just have a quiet time and enjoy themselves and don't need to be around people 100% of the time. It's not their happy place to be in public all the time. I mean, they're great. You'll understand so much more than everybody else and you'll be needed. But there's times like daily basis, find a quiet space. Aquarius needs privacy. Just like Cancer needs privacy. Just like Scorpio, they have their private things. So a lot of people misunderstand that about Aquarius, but it's very much they can compartmentalize their thoughts. So this is about work. This is about home. It's about whatever's going on in another area of their lives. And then it's like, okay, when I'm doing this, I'm not focused on this. I'll focus on this when I need to focus on this. And so they can turn things on and off in a very unusual way. It's not that they don't care, they do, but they have learned to deal with things that are right in front of them. Um, so I think that's very good energy. And don't be concerned about what's going to be happening in the next 20 years, because I think you're going to be the most helpful guide to the rest of us that are out there. And again, I have my moon at 6 degrees. I will be knowing very soon how this exactly is going to be rolling out. So, for Pisces, for my Pisces, the hero of your cosmic journey. You know, we're coming to the very, very end of Neptune, co-ruler of Pisces, leaving for the next, 140 years? I believe it takes. Yeah, I think that Neptune is in a sign for about 16 years. Uranus takes about 7 or 8, and Neptune is more like 16. So, having Neptune in a sign that it rules, it has been confusing. Don't get me wrong, in being in Pisces, but when Saturn came in at the same time that Neptune was there, this was the opportunity for you to put practical plans in for your dreams. It's not over yet. We're going to have Saturn still there for a while. It'll pop into Aries and then it'll pop back into Pisces. So you're finalizing some things right now. I have my 10th house is Pisces. So this is a very career thing going time. Gee, I started a YouTube channel, all those other things. So Page of Wands. This is about you starting your dreams in something new. And look at it. She almost looks like she has a sword in her hand. This is the Page of Wands. This is enjoying the moment. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy it. King of Wands. New business. This to me says new business or a side hustle. Something that you've been dreaming about for a long time. And when Neptune goes into Aries, a lot of cloudy things will clear up, and you're still going to have Saturn in Pisces that you can then do a lot of forward motion onto whatever you wanted to do. So I think this is a great reading for you. Let's one more card for Pisces. One more card for Pisces. Okay, that's way too many cards. This was the card. All these other things came out. All these like 5 cards fell. And then there was this one little card that flipped in the deck that was sticking out. And I was like, oh yeah, this is the one. 3 of Cups. You don't have to do it alone. You can do it with other people. So this is great energy for you to take forward with you. You don't have to do it alone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I will see you soon. Bye.